Ephesians chapter 6, verse 18. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, being watchful to this end with all perseverance and supplication for all the saints. Today, Governor Bill Lee has declared as a day of prayer for our communities, counties, and state. All throughout history, societies have needed to be lifted up in prayer for their leaders, for the people, for activities within the community, and routine events within the communities. Our society is no different. Today, we are dealing with a pandemic that seems to have no end in sight. A presidential election, a Supreme Court nomination. This list could stretch for miles. Everything we need to be praying concerning our society, both locally and nationally. Judges chapter 2, verses 11 through 23, Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord and worshiped the gods of Baal. The anger of the Lord burned against them, and he would raise judges from within the Israelites to deliver them from captivity. The dialogue throughout the judges was the same. Israel would do evil in the sight of the Lord, the anger of the Lord would burn against them, and they would end up in captivity. The Israelite people would cry out to the Lord. He would raise up a judge to free them, and there would be rest in the land until the judge of Israel would die. The Israelites would become comfortable with their lifestyle and begin to rely on themselves and less on the Lord for the things they needed. In doing that, they would find themselves living lives that are not what the Lord wants or evil in the sight of the Lord. They would then turn to prayer or communicating with the Lord to get out of their trouble. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 18 paints a completely different picture than what the Israelites were doing. Just before this passage, Paul is explaining what the armor of God is to the people of Ephesus. He ends up this discussion by saying, once you have the armor of God all on, God is providing for us, then we need to use the power of prayer or the power of our communication with God to direct our steps. Preserving boldly in the name of the Lord to stay in close contact with other Christians and the church. My challenge today is to go boldly before God, praying for our nation's leaders, praying for those who are making decisions that directly affect the outcome of this country, praying also for Christians to boldly show their faith through the actions of doing what is right and holy before the Lord, and for strength to have the faith that will stand the test of time.